Welcome back, Tigers. So this week for PE, we're going to be doing fitness testing, just like we would if we were in school face to face. So we've got 4 different fitness tests. We have a muscular strength, a muscular endurance, a cardiorespiratory endurance, and a flexibility test. So the 4 tests that we're going to do are going to be a little bit different from what you're used to. So the first test that you are going to give yourself is going to be push-ups. The second one will be curl-ups. The third one will be burpees. And the fourth one is going to be a sit and reach. So I'm going to go over all the movement standards, and you guys are going to test yourself. So here's how it's different. Not only am I not there testing you, but you're going to give yourself 1 minute to complete your tests. So all of your tests, you can go as fast as you want, but you only have a minute to complete as many reps as possible. So let's go over some of these movement standards. All right, Tigers, let's go over push-up standards. So the first option for push-ups is doing a perfect. If you choose to do a perfect, please know that they're the most difficult type of push-up to do, and there's a couple things that we need to keep in mind when we do a perfect push-up. The first thing that you need to keep in mind is your hands need to be directly under your shoulders. We don't want hands out in front of our body, okay? Hands directly under shoulders. The second thing that I need you to keep in mind is that you need to keep your body nice and stiff. Squeeze those abs so that your body's stiff, not wiggly, okay? The last thing to keep in mind, because this test is different, you have 1 minute to do as many as you can. So if you need to go down to the ground and rest for a minute, excuse me, not a minute, but if you need to rest for a little bit, you can do that during this test, okay? So the final thing that I want you to think about when you do your perfect push-ups is if you're down on the ground, the first thing that needs to come up is not your chest. The first thing that comes up is actually your thighs, okay? So I'm gonna get my thighs off the ground, squeeze my stomach. This is gonna keep me nice and stiff. You can take rests, but you only have 1 minute. This is for perfects. Now let's talk about knee push-ups. Okay, the second option, knee push-ups. A little bit more easy, not quite as difficult as perfects, but it's still difficult. Some of the same things to keep in mind. My hands need to be directly under my shoulders. I still need to squeeze my abs to keep my body stiff. The only difference is I'm not lifting my entire body from my toes, I'm lifting my entire body from my knees, okay? So, hands are under my shoulders. I'm gonna push my knees out so that I can squeeze my abs and make my body straight. This is my body straight and stiff. This is not, okay? So I need to make my body straight and stiff. Same thing, I'm just gonna go down close to the ground so that my arms are about a 90 and push up, okay? Again, if I need to rest, I can rest, but I'm just anchoring from those knees to push up, okay? That's the second choice. Your third choice is gonna be the easiest scale, and I would encourage you to do this if you're not successful with knee push-ups. You gotta choose what's best for you. So the third and final is called a wall push-up. Let's go check it out. A wall push-up, the third and final, just means that you choose something higher than the ground. So you could use this, or something like this, or even something like this. You could choose different heights. The lower to the ground, the harder. The closer you are to standing straight up is gonna be easier. You choose what's right for you. You're gonna do it for 1 minute. All right, test number 2, curl-ups. You get 2 choices. The first one is perfects. Legs are slightly bent. Spider fingers, I can't grab legs. I'm gonna go all the way down, up halfway, all the way down, okay? perfects. Again, you're gonna do it for a minute. If you need to take a break, take a break. Your second choice, swinging arms. Same thing, legs are bent, heels need to stay down. I can't be lifting legs up, okay? The only difference, now I'm gonna swing those arms. So arms go over my head, I swing them over, touch my toes, all the way down. All the way down, all the way up. Swinging arms, perfects. You choose, you got 1 minute. Next test, you guessed it, burpees. I couldn't come up with a way for you guys to run the pacer at home, so this is gonna be our cardiorespiratory endurance test. Rules about burpees. Just 2 rules. Number 1, chest touches the ground. Number 2, you gotta jump. That's it. There's 2 different ways you can do it. First way is I'm gonna jump my feet back. So hands are on the ground, jump my feet back, chest touches, jump my feet up. I have to finish with a jump. There's 1. Second way I might want to perform this is I can just step back with my feet, okay? So hands are on the ground, step back, chest touches, step up, jump. Both follow the rules. Chest needs to touch the ground. You gotta jump at the end. You may even do a combination of these because remember, you're doing them for a minute. Okay, 4th and final test. This is gonna test your flexibility. Sit and reach test. Here are the rules. My legs have to stay straight. I can't bend my knees at all. Not even a little bit, okay? Legs are straight, feet are together. My hands need to lay one right on top of the other. I can't separate my fingers. They gotta stay together, okay? So all I'm gonna do is see how far I can stretch. Woo! Once I get there as far as I can go without bending my knees, I'm gonna hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Now there's a couple different ways that you can record this. As you can see, my fingers can't quite touch my toes. But some of you are gonna be more flexible than that. So let me show you your other choices that you can write down for your response. Let's say your hands look like this. This is gonna be touching your toes. Let's say your hands look like this. This is going to be fingers over toes. And the last option for those of you that are incredibly flexible, that can get your both hands over your toes, this is gonna be hands over toes. All right, Tigers, you got your work cut out for you this week. Here's some things to keep in mind. Number 1, if you don't like the results of your first test, then do it a couple times throughout the week. You don't have to record your scores or turn in your assignment to me until Friday. So if you want to retest yourself, do it. That'd be awesome. The second thing that you need to keep in mind is you need to have someone help keep your time. You need to have someone help record your score so you don't forget it. Okay? These scores are incredibly important because in a couple months, you're gonna retest yourself and you're gonna see if you've improved your fitness. I can't wait to see how you guys do. All right. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys. Every week, there's gonna be a bonus question. You're gonna have to watch the video to know what the answer to the bonus question is, okay? If you get the bonus question correct, your name's gonna go into a drawing. I'm gonna draw names the following week, and if your name is drawn, well, you're gonna get some Tiger gear, some Tiger swag. I'm excited about this. So this week, the bonus question is, who is Miss Hedman's guest speaker? So.
Hi Prescott Tigers, this is Mr. Bradford, your superintendent principal. Some of you have met me, some of you have not. I really appreciate all the hard work that you're putting into getting this year started. I know you want to be back on campus and we want you back on campus. But I need you to be working hard on all of your lessons. You have a fitness test coming up. I need you to really put your best effort into that. I look forward to seeing you and speaking with you soon. So again, Mr. Bradford, Superintendent Principal, Prescott School. Thank you.